And there is a lot of tension in Patiala House Court during the when in fact Kanhaiya Kumar was produced in court. The scuffle in fact broke out just outside the Patiala House courts. JNU students were even beaten up in the court premises. So there was a lot of action that was witnessed just outside the Patiala House court. Remember, Kanhaiya Kumar is the JNU Student Union President. He has been arrested on sedition charges over a very controversial event that had taken place inside the campus in support of Parliament attack convict Afzal Guru. So there you can see a lot of commotion that was witnessed outside the Patiala House court when Kanhaiya Kumar was produced in court. Editor India Today, Shiv Arur joins us for more on this. Shiv, the situation really turning grim and worsening with each passing day.
Easy violence being resorted to, as a result of the atmosphere that's already vitiated completely as far as JNU is concerned. With politics being played continuously, with tensions rising high, emotions rising high, it appears that everyone, is taking a swing at whoever is within range. What we're seeing happening right now, reported by our Deputy Editor Atir Khan, who's on the ground, in fact, is Avantika, that a scuffle has broken out at the Patiala House court, where JNU students have been apparently beaten up in the court premises, if you can believe it, by lawyers who've been raising slogans, saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai and other slogans. The JNU teachers and students present there have apparently been heckled. Kanhaiya, the Student Union President of JNU, is to be produced in a very short while from now. In fact, JNU teachers are apparently squatting inside the courtroom. The police has requested them to come out. There are lady police personnel inside the courtroom as well. But it's apparently been a pretty ugly situation, a very ugly face-off inside the Patiala House courtroom, where these JNU students were heckled. Kanhaiya is yet to be produced in court, but things have already taken a very, very ugly turn.
Oh, absolutely. But what was the scuffle about? I mean, was this entire fight between Kanhaiya Kumar's sympathizers and supporters against those who have been shouting slogans against him for raising those anti-India, anti-national slogans during that event that had taken place in the JNU campus?
It appears to be, Avantika. It appears to be anger against students like Kanhaiya and others, who've allegedly been raising anti-India slogans, and other groups who've been, supporting the statements made by these elements within the Jawaharlal Nehru University, which is why you're seeing two things happen at the same time. Tensions rising inside Patiala House Court, where these students are being heckled, and also protests right outside the JNU campus, as you can see in these images which are there on our screen right now. Angry protests by locals outside the JNU. Now, skeptics would say that these are of course protests that have been spurred or funded by political parties and the opposition. Already there's been a beeline of netas to the JNU campus, a steady stream of VVIPs who've entered the campus at this point of time to stir up the sort of vitiated atmosphere that's already swirling there.
Right. Just stay with me, Shiv. We also have Atir Khan now, who joins us. Atir, just tell us what exactly happened inside Patiala House Court when Kanhaiya Kumar was produced.
Hello.
Yes, Atir, we can hear you.
Yes, Avantika, there's a high tension here at Patiala House Court as the advocates, spree of beating up people. A bunch of advocates in Patiala House. Several, journalists have also been beaten up, manhandled. In fact, they are all over. They are, there was some, one JNU student was also beaten up here inside the courtroom. Thereafter, the tension has prevailed.
And who were these people who were heckling the supporters and JNU students and the journalists?
They to remain there, but the police was called in. Lady police personnel were called in to escort them outside. But there is still tension, as there's a bunch of lawyers who are quite aggressive out here, and they are on a beating spree. Several journalists have been beaten up and handled. So police arrangement is here. Simultaneously, there's another hearing happening here, Avantika, that is the Arun Jaitley defamation case, which is also happening here at the Patiala House Court. So there is a lot of police deployment. However, there are chaotic scenes here. Tension still prevails.
Absolutely. No, but who are these people who, misbehave with the journalists and who misbehave with the students and heckle them and even beat them up? Are you saying the lawyers themselves are the ones who raise their arm on the journalists and on the supporters of Kanhaiya Kumar?
That's right. You see, there is a bunch of advocates who have all of a sudden become very aggressive, and they do not. They were asking police personnel to vacate the courtroom first to ensure that no journalist stays inside the courtroom. And thereafter, all of a sudden they became very violent and started beating up police. The police is standing here as mere spectators. They are not acting, and the lawyers, that group of lawyers, is doing whatever they want to do.
All right, Atir, thanks so much for joining us and stay safe. Clearly, the situation getting completely out of control inside Patiala House Court, where the JNU Student Union's president, Kanhaiya Kumar, is to be produced. And we saw an ugly face-off between the sympathizers there, some of his friends, colleagues, and some students from JNU who were with Kanhaiya Kumar, and even the journalists, and also some lawyers who got rather agitated and started heckling those who were in support of Kanhaiya Kumar. Okay, we will continue to get you all the latest information that we're getting in from Patiala House Court, and we'll see as to what really happens to Kanhaiya Kumar.
Sources are saying that prima facie it appears that DU Professor S.A.R. Gilani encouraged anti-India slogan shouting. The statement of another professor, Ali Javed, points to two things. Gilani lied about the nature of debate and